Good evening everyone. Happy Tuesday one and all. Hope you're having a wonderful week start so far. Thank you first off, Reclaw, for that sub coming in there. Thank you so much for using your Prime. 2 months, I really do appreciate that support. I have a whole load of emotes for you. Thank you so much. Start off with that. I hope Brian did the emote justice. Not quite, I don't think. Who do we have in tonight? We've got Silent Mouse, good evening to you. Poffis, Trivial Gnome, Traditioner, Iberlox, Jack's in here. Her Rindvier, Metcat, Saxon Girl, Creatives, I won't forget you this time, Creatives, Drizzling Rose, Ratting, Mitty's here, the new emote is up, oh fantastic. And Dr. Chunks, Sonic Astro, lovely to have you here. Camby Summer, the Cow King, Reclaw, good evening to you, thank you so much for your support. Belagar G, and Netherwings. Thank you all for stopping by tonight. I hope you're having a lovely week so far. Lots of gold making and adventures in WoW, whether it be in Shadowlands or retail or classic or wherever. Toy Arc, good evening to you. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. So we'll go through and do the usual gold making bits and pieces. I've been really busy today, so I've hardly had a chance to actually go on and play any World of Warcraft tonight. So I'd like to just go through and relist my auctions first and foremost, and then we'll probably see if we can free up some time after that. We can either do a few things, we can look at some leveling, we can look at some Shadowlands. There's a few options there. We'll come to that afterwards though. Let's start with the mailbox and get everything relisted on at the moment. I've got a new add-on that I put on. It's called Monkey Speed, which tells me how fast I'm going. Now I do believe if I right click on here under information interface, where is it? Profession Combat General. I can then go here. I can go monkey speed and I can put it on my Titan panel, and if I go right side plugin I can put it over that side. That could be awesome, and then I can maybe move this over to the side so I can't see it, and then it's there on my Titan panel. As far as you keep doing weekday streams since I started going to IRL work again. Welcome on you, Gold Making Overlord. No problem, Drizzling Rose. I'm not actually. That was a one-off going into work just to drop my stuff off. I'm still there for another, was it just over a week I've still got. You remove the text always, do you? I guess, I mean, for me, I quite like having the names at the moment, so that could probably do for me for the moment. I could see how that would be useful, certainly. So I've got another, yeah, I've got just over a week worth left of work. And then I would, then I'm out into the abyss, and we'll see what happens then. It's going to be interesting times, shall we say. But let's carry on with opening up our bags. Let's see if we can make ourselves some gold in the meantime. So let's move this one over here. I think that's going to be an option, definitely, Silent Mouse. I'm going to really... well, the aim is to do as much as I can with... the Twitch and the streaming and everything like that. Qualt316, thank you so much for the follow. Because that is where I want to end up eventually. But in order to be able to bridge that gap between where it is now and where I want it to be, is basically, yes, I'll be doing some, see if I can find some freelance gigs to tide me over in between. That's the plan. I think it's a good plan. We just need to make it happen now.
Ancient to trade needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
So I'll go through and I'll post all my bits and pieces, and we could probably do with looking at those Royal Moonshroud Robe and Red Linen Vests. I don't think they should really be on for that price, because that's way too high, and Red Linen Vest is way too high. Let's deal with those and put those into a special case scenario, because just they're not going to sell at that price, and I wouldn't be happy if they did sell for that price either. So we're looking at tailoring, pretty clothes. Where is it in this one? Miss Outfits. Well, it's the Royal Moonshroud Robe, isn't it? Royal Moonshroud, this one. So we've got the braces and the Now this is interesting actually. Now this has 3 prismatic sockets for a Royal Moonshroud robe. So if you were to put that gear on with the new Shadowlands gem that allows you to get extra speed boost for every Shadowlands gem you put in something, I wonder if you could do that. It's probably going to be too low item level or something like that would stop you from being able to do it. I'm sure there's going to be some way to stop you, but that is interesting. You have the TSM button in the Titan panel. Oh, that's a nice idea actually, Jack. Love my new video. This is Samadan. Samadan doesn't have any gold. I did enjoy doing that. It was a bit of a poor Samadan on Lightbringer. Samadan's got no gold. He still hasn't got any gold. He's got 15 silver now, but it's a good start certainly. Brutal update after a rough sale start from the beginning of last week. Actually picked up Thursday. Made over 300k. That's very nice. 4.4 million. I think you'll have the big guy in a couple of weeks. That's very promising, Cowking. All the best in getting those. I think you're well on the way, definitely. So this one, average DB region, DB market, craft min, weight, DB market. I don't think this one's working for me here, so I'm going to override this. And let's look at an operation we could possibly use here. We could do an average between region market, but we need to add some crafting in here as well. So maybe I'm going to put in region sale, craft minimum. That might be too cheap. Region craft might be, I might put it back in line if we look at that there. So if we look at that and then go to the items and look at the tooltips here. So my minimum is 9,000. My normal is 22,000. My max is 30,000. That's still too high. I need to check that operation region craft. Is that DB region or DB market? Let me just check. That's 60% of DB region market average for minimum. Or 110% crafting. Let's have a look at this. What's happening here? Hold on, let me just go through. Flying carpet price is cut in half. It's not your price up. No, that's it happens quite often, I find, with the flying carpet. Sometimes it just goes for really, really low price, and sometimes a little bit higher. 4.5 million right now. Had a holiday break for 2 weeks. Now pushing to 5 million. Excellent, Crozak. You can do it. You just made 400 Omen cards. Got a 3k one. Very nice. Netherwings. You got your 50th toon up to 111. Unlocked the mounted combat in that ground, so you're ready to farm wolves on all 50 toons. That's a lot of characters to go through just in rows. Asher Core Gaming. Lovely to have you here. Good evening to you. From 399 down to 2,000 on Shadowlands. That's still not too bad actually. I've sold it for less than 1,000 certainly. Yeah, definitely like a 650. It does happen. I know it's because they cost so little to craft really. Right, let's just look at my bags here. Let's move this over. So I'm looking at you, Royal Moonshroud. No, imbued silk weave. Miscellaneous. Where's the armor? Recent items, it's going to be in here, so a Royal Moonshroud robe. So there's the tooltip for that, 54,000. And then the item here is going to be the max between 110% crafting and DB region market average. So the region market average is 15,000. So that should be a lot lower for the Royal Moonshroud robe, looking at that. Region craft. Let me check the group again. Pretty close. Royal Moonshroud. Operations. Region craft. Go into here. Hosting wise. So max 110%. What's the crafting cost? The craft. No, crafting cost is 506. So 60% of DB region market average should be a lot less than that. From the way I look at that. Royal Moonshroud, it's to the right one. What would be my normal price for that? So, oh, I'm probably the only one on here. There we go, that would be it. So I'm actually going to change this to 100% for that. And maximum price is probably this one as well, 200% of that. So what was that? 15,000, so 30,000. Okay, that explains it. So I'm at max price because the only person selling it. So I'm going to push this down quite a bit, back to normal prices. So something like that will take it to 22,000. Minimum price is still quite low, quite high at 9,000, because I'm looking at that region sale average and it's quite a bit lower. So I'm going to drop that down to 40% as a rough one. So now it goes as low as 6,000, normal of 15,000, and a maximum of 22,000. So it should, I would have thought it should post it at normal price, which is 15,000. That should be better. Okay, we'll go with that. A little bit of TSM group maintenance there, but that should work. What did I miss? Lots came through whilst I was doing that brain dump. Hold on, let me have a look through. Do you know where the quest starts for the Macrame mounted combat, horde or ally? You just hit the 3 million mark, and Skyreach going hard at the moment. Oh, Denar, excellent. 3 million, you're at least over halfway, so that last 2 million hopefully will come to you very soon. Doing the daily grind of 10 tunes and waiting for your mouth to stop burning. The beef nugget chili curry was a wee bit warm. Oh no, Ashika Gaming. I hope your mouth have some milk. Hopefully that will calm things down. And one thing the Brutus challenge did for you is you can make 5 million easy. Well, I mean that's a good piece of knowledge to have, certainly. Webkill, good evening to you. What else have we got? So you got 6k, 3k, 4k, plus the rest. That felt really good, definitely. Deep sea bags stats: 324 bags sold, 127,000, 48 silver in profit. Little low how to deep sea bag mat cost string, but it should be set at 1 gold because yours are so cheap. Is that? Same place Alliance starts their Mount quest line. Oh right, okay, it's the same place, is it, Drizing Rose? That's good to know. Thank you for sharing that. Maester Yuna, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, all in one day. I mean, it depends how many cards you open, but I'm sure that's a pretty decent amount. So I've just adjusted the Royal Moonshroud. I also need to look at the red linen shirt, which is going to be here somewhere. Rich purple, bright yellow. Where's the red one? Is it? It's not. There's an, oh, red. No, that's not the red linen robe. Let me do a search for it. I'd expect to see just a red shirt. Oh, it's this one. Red linen vest. Aha, right. Okay, red linen vest. I haven't even collected the appearance on this one, but that's definitely too high. That's in tailoring shirts and vests DB market. So we'll go through and we'll adjust that one, and we'll go into my groups, tailoring, shirts and vests. So we've got a DB market one. I'm also going to make a DB region subsection here. I call it DB region, just for some special case scenarios here. I'm going to use the same one there. So red, wasn't the mage weave vest, was it? Red mage weave vest is that one. Stylish red shirt is that one. Oh, it's in this one. Red linen shirt. No, it's not that one. Red linen vest, it's that one. Okay. So what I'll have to do is actually move that into the one below it, and then put the red linen vest into that one, and then drag that back out that way. And now it's in the DB region. And then we're going to override the operation here, and we're going to actually just have crafting. Where has it gone? Region craft, that one. That one should work quite nicely. There we go. I like that one, Jack. It's a nice modification. Right, so we've got that, that's on. So now, with a little bit of maintenance, we do a post scan, and those are now a more reasonable, still expensive, 22,000, but that's not going to artificially inflate too much now. So 22,000 could seem like it's a bargain at half price for anyone who's been looking at that one. And then the red linen vest is now at 1,000, where it was at 41,000, which is obviously way too high. So that's going to actually look quite good as well. So we'll go through all of those. We'll post that lot on. Shadowweed mask is a good price at 3,000. Various other bits and pieces looking okay. Binding with intellect at 3,700. Deep sea bags there at 250. So we've got those going through. Let's go. How's my bag space looking? I've got a feeling it's a bit full at the moment. 75 slots free. There's a few things in there I could possibly do with clearing out. What have I got there? Dredged leather bladder. That needs to go to. They need to go to El Morte, I believe. So I'm going to move those ones over. Send those. And then we've also got model hardened hoof plates. I'm going to be selling those anyway. These battle potions I should be selling actually. They need to go in a group. They're in a group called New Group. So that's obviously not something... Oh, I did a test, didn't I? That was it. This one here, the battle potions. I'm going to rename this group Battle Potions. These are ones that I just pick up randomly. So I'm going to take those and I'm going to actually sell them on kind of like a mass 200 region average, something like that would work. Let me just check that operation. 24 hours post cap is going to increase that to, that should be 200 really. That should go there. The bid we don't, that should be 100% nowadays. This is an old operation, so we'll keep that as 100%. 30% DB region market average, 150% and 110% DB region. That should be fine. So we'll go post those on next time. So we'll go deal with the expires next. We'll do that lot. Edwards, lovely to have you here. I can't hang tonight. I've got a bunch of work to do. Have a great stream. Well, thank you for popping by nonetheless, Edwards. Lovely to have you here. I can't see what's happened with Pierre. It looks completely dark. Sorry, wrong track. My life for a year? What's that for? Serious. It sounds interesting. But lovely to have you here. Good evening to you. And Crom Cake, good evening to you. Yes, don't work too hard, definitely. Life of the game dev. I've sunk my teeth into those all-nighters and stuff like that. It's very hard to step away sometimes. Oh, it's Protoss StarCraft. Oh, is it? I never recognised the... I've played a lot of StarCraft back in the day, but I never recognised the phrase, interestingly. Maybe it was just the way I pronounced it. I completely mispronounced it, perhaps.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Oh, it's the Protoss homeworld's name. Ah, okay. Every time you say, okay, this is the last time I do a long night. I know, I mean, it saps your energy. Are you still working from home as well, Edwards? Or are you actually in the office? Let's just post all of this lot on. Yeah, you're at home, okay. Slightly more comfortable then, at least. But it is still a lot of work. Right, okay, that one's done. Then let's get another lot done. Expires, auctions, Wingcloth Rovers there. There's a lot of stuff coming in. you're leading a big feature and you don't have a junior you can pass it on to. That's a tough one. I know you feel responsible for those, certainly, because the buck stops with you, but I know it's a hard one, really. Sort of, if you can spread the load, it does make it easier.
Have anything ancient to trade?
But when you've got a lot of people, just sold, a lot of people riding on what you've got and what you're creating, then it is tough. Hardly believe you have only 425,000 gold left to go to the Brutal. That's not long at all, Sirius. Not long at all. Definitely on the home straight now. Emptying mail and hearing loads of coins, I was like, yay, sales, but no, it was me posting. I'm so sorry, Ashiko. That does happen, especially when I get some sales coming through. So light step hoof plates for 750 gold was a good start. What was the profit on those? Just have a look here. Light step hoof plates, 256 crafting cost. That's okay. Take all of those. Post those on,
If you find anything exotic,
and then we'll take some more expires. This should be the last of it. Got about 7,000 gold so far. Lots of bag sales again. Deep sea, frost weave, silk weave, all the weaves, except for deep sea, obviously. And an otherworldly bag as well for 1,200. Definitely seeing some bag sales and a little bit of food. Let's go post that lot on.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Happens to you every time Hikon streams. Yeah, I know. I bet Hikons gets absolutely loads of sales. Right, Mystic Spell Thread also looks quite pricey. That's a little bit higher than Regen. Don't think that will sell anytime soon at that price. I may have to adjust that one as well. I'll leave it there for the moment. I'll come back to that one. But we will need to have a look at what we need to restock on here. Whilst I'm here, actually, let's just do a quick Tide Spray check. Tide Spray at 2 gold and 2 silver. That's interesting. Not much of it at that price. What's the next one? Not load of sales, but high profits. Oh, snap, run. Speak of the devil. Hi, Hikons, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So, what have we got? Tie spray linen, let's have a look. How much is it? 2 gold. So, 2 gold 2, 2 gold 5, and 2 gold 10. We are currently sitting on... How much have I got? 11,000 there, 8,000 in the guild vault, 2,000 in the other guild vault. So I would maybe... I'm going to just scoop up these ones up to this point. That will be easier. So if we go up to here and take all of those, that will just give me a little bit more. 6,000 gold, that's fine for me. And then I'll leave that 88,000 there. I don't really want to be buying that much of it. But at least I've got some that I've bought. And then I'm going to go through and look at my restocking on these characters. Because it's a few bits. The Lightstep Hoof Plates, Uncanny Gear, Frostweave bags, Otherworldly bags. So what do we need to gather on this lot? Select all. Rubbery Flank from the auction house. That's from the vendor. And that's all crafting. So let's open up the task list for that. Let me know if I need any starter gold or bags on Lightbringer. Oh, thank you, because it's very kind of you to offer. But I really, especially at this early stage, I love just talking about silver and gold and just getting it all started. Because that it's a bit like classic when you're just doing the initial things. But thank you. You don't have any. Doing well. So I started my leveling. Yes, it was good. It was really good fun. Just going through the starting area. I like to do. I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into the series, certainly. And Coffee Cat, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. I see you've sunk yourself into Mario boards, which is lovely to see. All right, I'll do the auctions here. Buy from the vendor first. As I'm here, then I'll do my cooldown whilst I'm here. And then I'll do temporal crystal whilst I'm here. Oops, open, craft, there we go. Does the new TSM transfer into multiple linked WoW accounts? Like you have a regular account you play on and a posting account. Can you have the info update to both? Or is it now the info can only transfer info manually? I believe now it should synchronize. I don't have two accounts to be able to test it because my two accounts are on two different realms. But as far as I know, yes, it does. Sunk is an understatement. Fully addicted at this point. All right, a little bit ill, but hopefully nothing major. Hopefully, Coffee Cat. Hopefully you're definitely on the mend. Certainly. I should play Final Fantasy 14. Starting from nothing in an MMO has been really awesome. Oh, fantastic! Learning everything whilst we go. Been really fun so far. That sounds good, Edwards. I think that's it's nice to be able to learn together. Certainly. You just started playing WoW again since Kata. I really want this mount for the auction house. Not enough time. Is there another way to access the auction house like this mount? Like this mountain game? No, not currently, K-Fizzle. But don't worry. Well, I say don't worry. It's not going away completely. You will still be able to pick it up at the black market auction house. It's just you may have to spend even more gold to get it then, depending on what the bids are for it. So it's a tough order, certainly, to try and get that much gold so quickly. It's possible. I mean, we've got possibly 1 or 2 months left. But I would see how you get on, see what position you're in, see what you find fun, how much time and resources you've got available to you. Obviously, not everyone can play all the time, every time, which does make a big difference at this stage of the game, certainly. Right, so we'll go through here and I will scan for my rubbery flank, which is currently at 29 gold, which is my mat cost, 29.70. So I will buy, how many do I need? I need 8, so I'll buy the 37. So that I have a little bit more. And then we need to go pick up my purchases. And then we'll put that tie spray probably in the guild bank, I think, and collect up the other lot. So we'll move that lot out, and then we'll go and do a /TSM put tied and put it back over here, hopefully. We've got the tie spray linen net is in there as well, so I have to remember to put that one back out. I have to do another sushi sauce on this at some point. That's all done. I'll take the linen nets back out. And then tailoring crafts, we need just a little bit of frost weave and imbued frost weave. So a couple of those and one of those for the imbued. And we're done there. You can always do raw gold for steady gold. You could do that certainly, as Kraken Latte has got a whole series of videos on that, as Coffee Cat says. Really nice ones there. Do I know if this sniper feature will come back soon? It is back in 4.10.
Karali just subscribed. Hello again.
Karali, thank you so much, and hello again to you. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for your sub. I really do appreciate that support. It goes a long way. Thank you very much. I have a whole load of emotes for you. Thank you indeed. Excuse me. So is Sniper Scan working with 4.10 beta? I haven't tested it yet, but it is here. So if we go into, I was about to click on the mailbox there. If we go into the auction house here, obviously you will want to. It doesn't work in the base group, but it does work in the regular. If I was to set up, I don't even know if I got sniper operations set up. Let me just check. Let's go TSM. Operations, sniper operations. So I have got a few items using it. Standard DB region. There's 50 groups using that one. Snipe average buy. Those are obviously going to be interesting ones there. So let's have a look at average buy. First between average buy and DB market, and snipe average buy is first 95% average buy. So I'd probably want to change those to smart average anyway. I'll come back to those later. But if I was to run this now, there's a few things that have come up because of my average buy price, and a lot of these is so much lower. Few different things there, but it is working. What's Benax? A battle pet. For 98 silver. Region market value is 72 gold. There's an Icky there for 100 gold. I thought Ickies, I know they're getting nerfed at some point, but aren't Ickies going to be worth a little bit more than that a little bit later? Region average is 2,000. I would have gone for those ones, I would have thought. From a Legion Ram. I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to buy this one. I think so. What's 100 gold exactly? Can't find the auction at the moment. There it is, finding selected auction. I think it's getting a bit stuck. I think one's gone already. I might have been too slow on those Ickies. Are you finding the other one? I think it's struggling with that one. Can I shift click on it and search for it? Let's go back, browse, Icky. Scan is already in progress, okay. Pause the scan. Back from that. Now I've broken it, okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, okay. Close that, start it up again, do a search. Oh, it's still in progress, is it? It's stuck on the sniper scan. Okay, we have to do a reload. There we go. What did I miss there? Sorry Sam, you stream sniped that Icky, did you? No problem. I was trying to go for it, but the sniper didn't work. Your sniper didn't show anything. I guess I haven't really looked into the settings for it, certainly. TSM said they disabled it for some reason. I really hated seeing that. They have, just because of the whole auction house throttle thing that went on earlier, and they're re-enabling it back in 4.10, depending on whether Blizzard come back with any news or anything like that, I think. Oh, thank you, Silent Mouse. You bought the 151 for me. Well, thank you. Lord Albrecht, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. Don't forget to file a bug report. Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly that went, because it was going through, obviously with a lot of stuff all at once, running it through. So there's the Icky there at 359. Let's see if I could I repeat it? So I clicked on the Icky, I expanded it out, then I went to buy one of these. Market price is 543 for level 1. Obviously you're having to level these up. So I then went to click on buyout on one like that. Oh, now that worked. Okay. So maybe that was just a bug or something like that. Well, it's good to test it anyway. I'll have to direct people to the stream on that one. There we go. Craig-T, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope we're having lots of squashed Brutosaurs here at the moment. There we go. Well, I got myself a Icky, even at a slightly higher price. Oh, it's very kind of you, Silent Mouse. Well, I'll save it for leveling up later. All in the spirit of testing things. It's always good to have them. There we go. Okay, so we've got explorations. We did that already, so that's done. Have we got everything we need for our crafting? Looks like we do have, so we can at least make our tailoring. Oh no, we're not. We're missing the nylon thread. Okay, I'll probably have to visit my bank and just explain to the banker where all my nylon thread's gone.
Need help?
So that is no longer in there. Reagent bank doesn't have any in there, so I'll run back outside. I'm not squished, I'm wide. Managed to buy a piece of transmog for 3 gold, sold it the next day for 11,000. Wow, that's amazing. That's really good. How often will I be doing streams for the beginner gold making series? I'm not sure whether I'm going to stream it at this stage. Ultimate, is that Ultimatil Tildage? Sorry, I butchered your name. I'm going to probably do that as a YouTube series for the beginning part, and then I will go through and I will probably start streaming as well. I'd like to be able to play both as well, so I both have an NA account and the EU account on at the same time. Icky the Battle Pet, does it do something special? At the moment it does, because it's really good for its flock ability. Now I believe that's one of the abilities that's going to get nerfed in Shadowlands, so it's not quite as popular. It's one of the powerful pets that people use for getting reputation in BFA. Catching 2 streams in a week, that's excellent. Thank you, Helma. Lovely to have you here. I meant to stay in the stream to say hi. Really have to go. Okay, Edwards, you go back to work. I hope it passes quickly for you. There we go. Black Mage Weave robe for 54 gold. That's not a huge profit. Cost me 65 silver to make, so I'm okay with that for the moment. In the meantime, we do need to actually make a whole load of things. So let's make the hoof plates. Nylon thread we were missing for these ones. So let's go pick some up. Let's get myself... I know it's more expensive here, so I will just buy some up. Maybe I'll just buy a stack for now. There you go. And then I'll make the next lot. There we go. That and that. And then that lot. And there we go. What was the mini-map tool that I talked about that hides buttons until you click on the bag? The mini-map button bar is the one. So this one here, mini-map button bag, is the one you have there. How am I finding the connection to the NA server? Thought of it not being great is what put me off previously. At the moment it was fine. I had no lag issues at all playing the initial levels through. I didn't even consider it for a second. Obviously I'm not planning on doing any sort of like high-end raiding or anything like that, but it was fine for me. You play on the US service from EU with terrible internet, but average around 111 milliseconds ping. Don't notice it at all. I haven't noticed it either. Oh, that was a nice mount. Enormous, but nice. Right, let's post this lot on. Oh no, I need to do some cooking. Some biltong. And final bits of tailoring. What am I missing here? Bolts of imbued frostweave. I'm sure I had made some of that. Maybe I've not got enough. I need 6 bolts of imbued frostweave. So let me see, gathering wise. Okay, we need to go and collect up. Do we need more frostweave cloth? Okay, let's go check this out. What's the price of frostweave cloth and infinite dust? So let's, shopping wise, let's turn that off. Tailoring, cloth and cloth bolts. Let's have a search for those. Find ourselves some decent bargains. Frostweave cloth at 20 silver. My mat cost is 28 silver, so I'll take that and I'll buy that. I'm going to buy everything up to 25 silver. Buy all of those. And then infinite dust. Now I could make this with other means, depends on the price of it at the moment. 24 gold is quite expensive My mat cost is normally 4 gold 50. Now let me try a infinite dust slash disenchant. See if there's anything cheap on here that we could buy cheaply. Let's have a look. 4 gold 20 gives me a 75% chance of 2 to 7 infinite dust on that one. For 4 gold 20 we could possibly buy that and a few other ones. How much do I need on this when it comes to gathering infinite dust? I need 11. So if I were to buy, I'm going to buy that at the cheap price, that at 5 gold, and that at, oops, click the wrong one, gold twisted ring, we'll buy that one as well. And then what I'll do is then pick those out, and then we'll disenchant those. So it's that one, destroy next. I should be able to just do one of these, can't I? I'm going to actually ignore, what's it? I want to ignore this one. If I hold shift to hide that permanently, that leaves me those ones, and then I can do that. There we go. So infinite dust times 4, infinite dust times 5, and infinite dust times 2 is exactly the amount of infinite dust I needed. That's brilliant. There we go. Darkwing, hide your cables before me and me Murlocs eat them. Hi Darkwing, how are you? What else did I miss? Under MBB, yes, have a look for that one. Ah, you found it, excellent. Anyone playing in the EU servers playing on US servers using IPv6? Does it make any difference being on IPv6? You can search for an item using TSM that tells you what it disenchants into. It's really nice, Lord Albrecht. It doesn't work on some of the tables, seem to be a little bit off, but it does. It's really, really useful, especially in this situation. So now I've got that. I bought all those things, so I now need to make some bolt of frost weaves. So can I make them just from here? I need 12. So I'll open the task list for these, and then I'll click craft from here. Mechdal's Big Mech just sold. We'll make the bolts here for 28 gold. That's sold for. And Shirok, good evening to you. And Do the Needful, good afternoon to you. Supposedly IPv6 is faster, is it? Oh, okay. Yes, again, teaching me something new about TSM, thank you. I love those emotes, that's awesome. Those pride hearts are brilliant. More than happy to share the knowledge. I'm always learning something new myself as well, which is doubly awesome. Alright, so we've got that imbued frostweave coming through. This is for our frostweave bags. It is a bit of a pain to do these frostweave bags. There's a reasonable profit. What I should probably do is just do them in batches, and that should be decent. Right, okay, so we're done there, so we can post those things on. Have a look at that. Auctioning wise, run a post scan. Biltong, heavy linen gloves, uncanny. There's a belt there, there's the boots there. Now the wee bags have gone below the cheapest price, down to $9.99 again. 10 gold's my threshold, which is a real shame. Otherworldly bag though, makes up for it. Oh, frostweave bags are 100 gold. Crafting cost is 23 gold. But that's not the price I want my frostweave bags on for. Hold on. Frostweave bag. Oh no, they've got those ones have gone on for 100. Okay, let's cancel those. Don't want those on at that price. Let's have a look for those again. Okay, so there's there we go. I got jumped in there at a undercut there, so I'm going to buy those two. And that one as well. There we go. Now we can come back at that price. That's better. Can I share my Frostweave bag string? I certainly can. Let me just take these cancels off and all my bought. There we go. So my Frostweave bags. I wonder what it actually is. So let's just look at TSM here. So go into my groups, tailoring bags, Frostweave bags. So it's just a sell bags operation. So that tells me, so it is, the normal price is max between 150% crafting and 120% of the average between DB market and DB region market average. Is that one there. I'll paste that one in. And then maximum price is 400 and 300%, and the minimum price is 100 and 10%. So what is my minimum price on Frostweave bags? Currently telling me the min is 95 gold, which is why I was just under my threshold, because it was 23% there. That I would probably want to take this percentage and adjust that one that's 40 and change that to 60. Then that means now my Frostweave bags, my minimum price is 143 gold. So that's a little bit better, I think. That should work. I'll go with that one instead. Doing lots of little adjustments here. Doesn't do anything for you performance-wise. Oh, okay, Myth, thank you for the confirmation. I think, is it just a security thing more than anything else than that? Mikazu, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. Just going through and cleaning up my operations as well as posting things on. And well, those Frostweave bags now back up at 288. That's better. We're not actually going to, don't want to sell Icky at the moment. Take Icky out of that list. That'll be in my battle pets list, I imagine. We'll do Icky later. Icky is down here. I'll remove you because I'm going to actually level you up to a level 25. I think would be better. So what I'll do to keep hold of you, is I am going to cage you. There we go. Not cage you. I'm going to learn you. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Pet leveling stream. I've not really done it before. I don't know how to do it. But obviously we need either a squirt day or a super squirt day to make it easier. I'll have to look up all the guides on it to know how to do it. I think we've had one recently on EU anyway. But I think I'm done with Samadan here, so let's just carry on through. Let's get the other characters done. Hands out more available IPs as IP4 is used by almost everyone, as it's the default. Oh, right, okay, so it's just different IP addresses. Hillian, good evening to you. And Sist, good evening to you as well. Lovely to have you both here. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Nice to do on a character you're leveling to, since you get XP from winning pet battles. Oh, really? Now that's worth thinking about. Now I'm going to have to change this monkey speed over for everyone, aren't I? So let's just move that for every character as I log into them. And then I'll add it in general monkey speed. I'll take the icon off. Don't need the icon. Well, no, the icon's quite nice actually. I'll keep that on. There we go. Or we could do it in a profile. Profile manage, server, shadow song, character. Okay, we've all got different profiles. Okay. Use a global profile. Let's use that. That'll be easier. See if that works. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Have to have the hardware to support it, the router and the modem, which is probably quite unlikely in our state, certainly. To mention the discussion topic for beta in the stream, for people that are in only. How do you mean Darkwing? In terms of Shadowlands or TSM? Farming raw golden raids on multi-toons for initial capital is frying your brain. If it's really frying your brain, try and mix it up with something different. Just try and break that monotony. You don't want to do it if it's not fun. Certainly. I don't know how you managed to blacksmith smelt without a mechanome for all this time. Mechanomes are great for that. They really are. It's just so much easier just to be able to do it. It's like having Pierre around you all the time. Monkey speed basically tells me what speed I'm going on my character. So I'm going 220% run speed at the moment. And then my flying speed here is telling me 390%. Doing a lap around here. If I come down here, go into cat form, I'm running at 135 speed. Then I sprint, I'm up to 195. Obviously if I got a speed set going or something like that, then that would be even better. But it's really nice just to let me know how fast I am actually going. In pinned message pin message in the new WoW Economy Discord. Oh right, I haven't looked at that one, Darkwing. I'll have to give it a look. Says I guess without disconnecting when everyone trying on launch day. It's a myth, is it? Right, okay. As your name is Myth, that's even more appropriate. Raw gold farming for Bruto is something really not recommended. Literally throwing your time away. I mean, I can see your point, Jack, in terms of like it is literally like going out working and exchanging your hours for money, essentially. Which some people may find that you've got to factor in the enjoyment as well. That's the other thing. If people enjoy doing that and finding it relaxing, then I would say then that's a perfectly valid way to make gold. You like to level pets in the Dreamweaver hub, mostly critters, so you have 2 beast types. It's pretty fast. And beautiful surroundings as well. That's a nice idea, Netherwings. I like that one. Incredible things you can get with an add-on these days. There's a lot going on at the moment. I've got so many different add-ons now. Right. Daily cooldown. Anchorweed. Open up our bags, and then let's do our mail first, because we might as well. Then we'll post this back on first. That's true, Jack. When you are working for 5 million gold and your time is limited, then you do have to value it, certainly. Right, post scan, go through all of this.
2 centuries old.
Right, 23 items on. There we go. You enjoy doing it to fill out collections. Raw gold as a side effect. Exactly. So you've got a different reason for doing it, Doc Potter. Exactly. Heard that the Bruto is being taken out for pre-patch, but brought back in the launch for Shadowlands. It's being taken out for pre-patch, and then when it comes back in Shadowlands, you can't just buy it for 5 million. It will be on the black market auction house. So that's going to be the difference there. Pastor, I think I don't know for sure. I'm thinking pre-patch will be. I'd like to say something like mid-October, ideally. Oh yes, there's a 1-day ban. I saw that go out, Darkwing. The people advertising in the
if you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
In the group finder, isn't it? Yeah, because that's not what you're supposed to do. Right, let's have a look. Silas. No Silas. No good. Hold on. Hold on, where is it? I haven't quite got it as a command. I need to sort it out as a command, but I did it as a donation thing. Hold on, I'll just do a test donation. That'll be the way to do it. Where's it gone? My dashboard. Oh, this is weird. My dashboard's all strange. There we go. Alert box. Test donation. Silas!
John donated £23. This is a test donation for £23.
There we go. That worked. Shakio, thank you so much for using your Prime. So kind of you. Hold on, let me make that window bigger. Now I can't see the text. There we go. Thank you, Seku. Welcome aboard. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate that. Welcome to the Samadan squad, and here's a whole load of emotes for you to use as you will. Thank you very much indeed. We have kilos here. Different kind of pound. Is taking gold for boost not legal, or is it just the advertising? Is the advertising in group finder? It's okay to advertise in trade chat, like you've got here in my trade chat at the moment. Someone advertising heroic every 30 minutes, gold only. That is within Blizzard's terms, but actually clogging up the group finder is what they didn't want. You like thumbs up for the sub. Silas would be better for Brian. As in, I think the thumbs up is a nice one, definitely. Silent Mouse. Do you think you should just? I'd like to do it as a points redemption or something like that. I wonder if I'll look into how I can do that. That would be useful. Right, so I'm done with Goldmaking then, since I didn't get the Silas proc. So let's move on to another one. Oh, I've changed that as well, Jack. I increased the threshold to 100 just because I didn't want it to go off all the time. So you've never done Black Market Auction House. Can you resell anything you get on the auction house? I don't know. I tried it once. I don't know what happened to my bid on it. I guess I got outbid on it. I'm not familiar with it. If anyone does know, there's a Blast from the Past Titan panel. Yes, real Ginny. It's Jack suggested it, and I really like it at the moment. I think it's nice to have this on the top. Well, I need to just change this to. That's now got the global profile. So, oh yes, that's correct. So I just need to move this across for everyone. There we are. Most items are bind on pickup. Oh, okay. The pets you can and TCG mounts. Okay. You had a bits war in Derp's channel. Brian had to work really hard, I imagine. I don't know. I mean, what do you think about the threshold being 10 or 100? I wasn't sure what would work best for that. I didn't want to annoy people too much. Mushy, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Right, got loads of expires here, so let's deal with these. Going quite a little bit slower here. Starflower, Fireweed, Talent or Orchid. Where's that from? That's from Samadan, was it? Oh, okay. I'll take all of those. Thank. All mail. Okay, that works. Okay, and then we'll go and repost this lot on. Go through here, run a post scan. And then I don't think restock wise, doesn't look like we've got any sales here at the moment. So we'll just restock everything on. Inscription does seem to be a quite a competitive market. Sometimes you get sales, sometimes you don't. Trying to get many achievements out of the way from Nazmir and Voldun. Good luck on that one, Mushy. Sounds like an epic adventure.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
That was an easy one. Just post those on. Then we'll jump on to Earthen. I'll do that. Shift click an item to add an In TSM mail like postal, that would be a nice feature built in TSM. To add all in TSM mail, that would be useful. Yes, I like that, Darkwing. Have you suggested that one? Move this across again. I have to do this on every character whilst it remembers. There we go. So got that. It expires. You missed the messy guild bank. You did. Luckily we didn't stay too long in there. But yes, luckily we missed it. And Drums of Fury have sold 5,000 gold there. Nearly all of them as well, so we have to make some more drums from looking at that one. Oh, looks like we might have a cookie appearing. Good evening, cookie. Just going to come up, I think. Come on in. There we go. We have a cookie. Oh, and a burnished inscription bag. Okay, that's good. Let's do that. Oh, we sold that last time on the stream, didn't we? Run a post scan there. Not yet. Wasn't sure if it was in TSM4 yet. I haven't seen it. I don't think they've been working much on the mailing side of things. We have a cookie tail. I'm just going to try and post this lot on. He's going to jump over onto the windowsill. She likes to sit and look out the window. Mailing items for your craft as you post would be much nicer. Yeah, I mean, without having to make groups for everything, I could definitely see the appeal on that, certainly. Guild raid endeavours dying down. Understand why at end of an expansion, but always disheartening where the folks return. They normally do. I've not really got any experience with guilds, so if people know, please do say. Which is the better production profession for gold making, alchemy or inscription? I've had more luck with alchemy than I have with inscription, anecdotally, from my experience on this server. At this stage of the expansion, with all those caveats in place. So I just need to make probably some drums of fury. Oh, I didn't make that frosty bag in the end. After all of that. So 97 drums of fury. Bonus inscription bag needs sorceress air. That's in the guild bank, so that's easy enough to collect. We'll go through to that. Jump over this way. And then guild bank is what I want. I need to get those netherweave bags out of there and pass them on to Samadan at some point. Let's move those out. That should work. There we go.
Big Dumb Idiot just subscribed. Samadan 1 thumbs.
Samadan 1 thumbs to you too, Big Dumb Idiot. Thank you so much. Very, very kind of you. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate that. Thank you indeed. I just mentioned it in the beta channel on WoW Economy Discord. If you like the options, just at the TSM icon to the post you like. Right now, a new character, say Scribe. Alchemy needs rank 3 in Tools of the Trade to compete. Oh, that's a good point, actually, Hellrider. It took more to level up Alchemy than it did for Inscription, certainly. Right, I guess I shouldn't really need to run up here. Well, we could have flown, but there we go. And now we're here. We can at least make our Drums of Fury. So 97 of those. Should be a decent amount of gold. Let that lot come through. Don't do gathering, it's a waste of time. It depends on whether you... well, I mean, you are competing with people who do it on multiple characters, and I find it quite slow to get the amount I need. That's the main problem with gathering. I've certainly found that on Shadowlands. Just going out trying to collect things was certainly harder. Although, that said, I did enjoy running around doing some herbalism and mining, just from a sort of casual point of view. But generally, whenever I'm doing things, I do prefer to buy the mats. For that reason, I just simply, the amount I need versus how long it takes me to collect them is always better for me to buy them. Right, so we've got the Drums of Fury to make, then the Burnished Inscription bag. Estimated profit is telling me 25 million gold on my Drums of Fury. I somehow think that's a little bit excessive. Why is it saying that? Profit total 23 million. What is the Drums of Fury looking like at the moment? Okay, so someone's put some on for 393,000. That'll be why. Okay, that min buyout is obviously way too high. We'll see if we can go on underneath that. My min is 18, my normal is 54, my max is 136. So I think 136 would be a reasonable undercut on 393,000. You enjoy doing the profs as you level, but I can see both sides of the argument. You find alchemy on large servers is difficult because it fluctuates a lot. Oh, that's a good point actually, yeah. I hadn't thought about that. Different servers are obviously different. Gathering is good for leveling, since also extra XP gain, which I definitely agree with, certainly. Then use what you've collected to help level up the crafting at level cap. That's the way you went. Or, yeah, the way I went, I think, is the way I plan to go on Samadan on NA, is to gather my materials and sell them on the auction house as I go. And then when it comes to needing those materials, I will try and get them at a better price than I sold them for. So to get better for my money, something like that. Alright, another 10 more drums, and then we'll be ready to make our inscription bag. You level dual gathering then swap later. Passive farming whilst leveling gives you XP and little saving. Also help with starting fresh on a new server to sell a few mats. Exactly, that's exactly what I do and plan to do, Helma. How will I track that via TSM? I will basically know what my average sale price is in TSM, and then I will look at my average, my buy prices. I'll look in the tooltip for whatever it is. And then I've got my TSM accounting there. It'll tell me how many I bought, how many I sold, something like that. So I purchased Bloodstained Bones. I purchased 38,000 for an average of 5 gold 77, and I've sold 1,000 for an average of 40 gold. So that would be the kind of way round I'd want to do it. What was that in my bags? Oh, that was the Burnished Inscription bag. Wondered what that was. Okay, let's go through there. And then we will go and post that lot on. Drums of Fury at 136. Burnished Inscription bag going at 1,300, which is a decent price considering it cost me 156 gold to make. So that will be good. And then let's jump over to my blacksmith. It's obligatory to have a 122 to get max level professions. I'm not sure, actually. Can I pay you for crafting bladders for you? I'm not sure whether I'll be able to do that sort of live on stream for you, Silent Mouse, but maybe it's something I could sort out AFK or something. Although the chances are whenever I'm actually on, I'm usually recording footage or something like that. Yeah, I think it's a valid argument, certainly. I like to think, okay, well, that is definitely how I would necessarily do different things, but I would certainly say, well, each to their own, and I don't mind if other people want to do things differently. No worries, Lemetio, lovely to have you here. Right, what have we got? Some more things. Dredge leather bladders. Let's open everything without the money. And Will, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. How have you been? Need to get your leatherworking tool up in level. Yes, it's worth doing, certainly. So I don't know about the max level with professions. I don't think you have to be 120, although don't you need to be 120 to get into Najatar? And that's will get you up to 175. Busy learning Premiere Pro. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. Yes. Good luck, Mr. Una. Yeah, that would be true, Metcat. I would say getting mats at the start would be a good use of your time. I would prefer to either buy them at a reasonable price or level up the actual profession itself. Right, do I have everything?
Have anything ancient to trade?
I can't remember where I'm at here. There we go, let's do that lot. Dave, good evening to you. Going very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? Can we have a shout out for Dave, please? Who is the most amazing artist going. Highly recommend you check out Dave's channel. Is there anything you actively farm rather than buy? For me, it's just Breath of the Wind, Warbreaker Leather, and Whelp Scales. For me, it's Shadow Silk. I tend to go and collect that up myself, and sometimes the embroidered cloth as well, I think. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, Dave's top tier artist, definitely. And a very chill guy as well. Highly recommend. For things like the shuffle, linen braces, 110's been enough. Yes, it is for just shuffling braces and doing the original part of the profession, certainly.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Okay, answer the question. There we go. I've set mine to make I make 5 of each. Is my setting. Please excuse the helicopter outside. Don't know where that's going. So we've got that. That's all on. That's all posted. Did we actually have any sales here? Let me just check. Uncanny Cutlass and Spellblade. And the mono-hardened stirrups. Okay, so we need to probably stock up on those. I'll check my auctions and then go through here and go to my crafting, TSM groups, restock. So yeah, Uncanny Cutlass, Spellblade, and we need some more monolite ore from looking at that. How much is monolite ore? Let's run a scan. Monolite ore is down to 5 gold. That seems cheap. My met cost is telling me 5 gold 72. There was a min buyout of 2 gold 95 45 minutes ago, so I missed out on that one. I will buy some of this though. Monolite ore, 5 gold. I will buy, let's just buy 1,000 for now. How much gold have I got? 185,000, that should be fine. That should keep me in ore for the moment. And what was the other osmanite I want to just check? That's normally at 16 gold, it's down to 14.25. So I'll take that osmanite ore that's at 14.25 at that price. That should work. There we go. There we are. That's better. As a mat farmer who did not like the news I heard about the passive mats in Shadowlands, like you had in WoD, I'm not sure how much the number is. I did see that Reckles posted about it, didn't he? About the you have a follower or someone from your covenant that will randomly get materials for you.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Or the Birth to Death coming Shadowlands. I think there may be other options to make sure, because we've got the speed gems coming into Shadowlands, so I think there may be some other things that you can do, certainly. Is BT looking for us? Another question, do I ignore the variations on the uncanny stuff? At the moment, I'm not ignoring the variations. but there will come a point, I'm probably at that point already with a lot of them, with the leather and the silk, is that I probably ought to ignore variations on them now. One like strangely shoots double in price after my article. Yeah, probably, as people look out for it. Oh, thank you, Camby Summer. I did enjoy making that add-on video. That was good fun. I wonder how much it will be. If it's just a few items, that shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Yeah, we don't know how much we'll get at the moment. Detlef Boy, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Snaxy Ramos, really enjoying my new series on YouTube, watching this and the new one. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I know it's a lot of beginner series at the moment, but I had so many ideas of things I wanted to do. It seemed to make the most sense to have them all go from the beginner stage and work my way upward from there. So I've got the beginner series 4.10 TSM, and then I'll be going through further and further and deeper into that. And then I've got the leveling on NA, which is really good fun, which we've just started now. But before I could do that, I had to do all the add-ons video and the sort of like starting the server and all the prep beforehand, before I could get to it. You're ignoring variations, are you, Jack? Yeah. Mr. Stream lately, have been playing Beta on stream. I have occasionally, Doc Otter, usually towards the end of the stream. I don't want to do anything that's too spoilerific, so I haven't been doing any quests or things like that. What I have been doing is trying to look at professions more than anything else. Zanzibar, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. I'm going to look through the vids because can't get the restocking to work on your armor, weapons, professions. Oh right, okay. It could be. Have you got a price for your? Have you got a profit in your? Is this for uncanny gear? Because have you got a profit for your uncanny gear? Have you got a price for your expulsum? Would be my my question there. Because looking at blacksmithing here, you need to make sure you've got a profit in here. Otherwise, TSM won't know what to make, or what profit to make it at rather. You stole that from me. Okay, fantastic. As long as you got that working. Yeah, so in my streams, if you look on my streams videos on the YouTube streams, I've got them all coming out there, and I've also put in the time codes on those videos when I'm doing Shadowlands things. So if you want to jump straight to those points on the YouTube and just look at the Shadowlands things, they'll all be on there. And I've got a separate playlist that for any of my streams that has anything to do with Shadowlands Beta, it's in that playlist. So if there's a stream where I don't cover Shadowlands Beta, then I won't put it in that playlist. Yeah. I think crafting can be tricky. Try crafting it without a profit first, or increase the number slightly. Oh, we're missing some expulsum. None nearby. We might have to go and do a few braces for this. Can't see anything on the map. In which case, Samurai, good evening to you. Goldmaking's going very well, thank you. We're just restocking on things at the moment. I'm just missing. That's the mono-hardened stirrups, but that gives me war resources. There's no way I'm going to do that. Yeah, we're just going through and restocking at the moment. I'm going to have to jump back onto Samadan and make a few braces just to get some expulsum going here. So I'll do a small batch of 100. The big question, Will, how long before pre-patch? I'm putting a guess at mid-October for pre-patch. I have no basis other than a complete wild guess. I'm thinking Shadowlands is going to come out in mid-November, is my guess. So I'm thinking, if I was to put a date on it, I would say the 18th of November, and then I think pre-patch will be a month before that, so mid-October is a complete guess from my point. Right, how many braces can we make? Let's just check my interface. I can make 30. That's because I need some more nylon thread. 30 is just under what I really need, so let's get a little bit more. Actually, let's go. We need to go to here anyway for the. Oh no, we don't need to go here for the scrapper. Wrong thing. Let's get a stack here. Whilst I'm here, a couple of stacks, in fact. There we go. And with that done, we can then make 80 braces, which should be enough for our purposes here. 75,000 zeniths for 4 gold 87. Wow, definitely. Is that the Day of the Dead? Is 18th of November Day of the Dead? That would be useful. I think we mentioned that before at one point, wasn't it? Someone is definitely trying not to get those 5 million, dang it. Oh, it's November the 1st, is it? Ah, right. Doesn't historically an expansion come out a month after pre-patch? Yes, I think it's about that, Camry Summer. So that's why I said mid-October. So I think the expansion is going to come out in mid-November. So therefore, I think the pre-patch will be mid-October, at a guess. Oh, I need to change this to. Let's close that down. Let's go to TSM and my groups. Send greens. You know what I want to do actually is probably move that send greens, because I'm always looking for it. I'm going to move this out of this group. I'm going to put it right up at the top. Can I get this all the way up? There we go. I'm going to put it in the. There we go. Tie spray send greens, because I'm always looking for this one and I'm always changing it up. So Center Earthen, we're going to change that out. I'm going to put in Center El Morte instead. There we go. Need to get back into leveling some more. I've been slacking this past couple of weeks. Yeah, it's good news about these sort of the allied races not needing the reputation they will, so you'll be able to catch up with the rest of those quite easily. Right, so there we go. Is there a way to organise groups in order you want them to show in the list, or does it force it alphabetical? Yes, it does force it alphabetical. So what I end up doing is just putting a number in front of them in the order that I want them to be. So if you look in my tailoring, I've ordered my bags by capacity, so 16, 20, 24, 30, 30, and then 32, 36, and 36 there. So they're in order of capacity that way. And then for something like my BFA enchanting mats, I've named that. Well, that's okay actually. That probably could do with being numbered 1 BFA to, if I was going to do it by expansion to different things like that, that would work. For sure the expansion will come before Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I think so. I think it would be a good reason for Blizzard to do it at that. Right, we need that, we need that, we need that to go there. The mailing operation is working, so we then can go and group, send selected groups over. And then open up everything but the gold, and then send that lot over. Then that leaves me with a load of blues to disenchant, which I'll do now. When is that change regarding the rep for an allied race is happening? Pre-patch or release? I don't know actually. That's a good point. Check the latest Blizzard post perhaps. See how that goes. Now you have 35,000 zeniths. Wonder how fast you can reshuffle them for profit. Good luck on that. Are you going? I take it that's going to be mainly alchemy for that, Lemecho, or are you doing a little bit of inscription as well for the marooning? There we go. That's all done. So that's all sent over. So we'll pop back over to El Morte and just check in on that. Yeah, both have news available. Fantastic. Diversity is key, especially at this late stage of the game. And then how much bag space have I got here? 101. That should be fine. So we'll pick that lot up. Let's take all of that without the money. And this should give me enough expulsum for the moment. I'll probably need to do some sort of tie spray expulsum shuffle just to stock up on more expulsum for these characters. There we go. And then we'll head in here. Oh, what have we got here? Uncanny cutlass, so we don't want to scrap that. So we want to add to ignore list for that one. Nothing else going in there, so let's queue all of that lot up. Start scrapping this away. Now, how have I got the macro on this? I think I have. I'll let that go through. May the force be with you. Think Star Wars. The scroll wheel on your scimitar mouse bro. Oh no, Will. That's terrible. But still use my old mouse for potion setting. I'm thinking mouse-wise. I like my little mouse, but I am thinking maybe an MMO mouse at some point if I can get used to it. Do I have any idea what a good profession for a warlock could be? Well, my first thought would be a tailor, because obviously you're a cloth wearer. Or inscription alchemist would also be good, because it just seems to fit with the class, I would say. But well, the mage just says get a mage. Mage is good for inscription. Great for profession tasks with just one hand, yeah. A shoemaker. Well, we do have a tailor, as they love souls. I love that one, Drizzling Rose. I've probably got enough expulsum. I've got 6 expulsum going at the moment. Still alive from 2016, but the buttons are a bit finicky. Not a bad deal, it's $40 at the time. That's pretty good, VT. I have heard some horror stories about the Razer products being only lasting 6 months, which has kind of put me off buying Orb Weaver second hand for that reason. But I am tempted to get one, just for my left hand, to be able to move around and cast spells. Right, that lot's done. So then we can, well, I need to head over to the forge. Let's fly, actually. It'll be easier. Did I consider making level 70 Death Knight on Azuna so you can level another Demon Hunter on that server so I have more options for crafting in Shadowlands? That's a good idea, actually, Metcat, because at least then I can do the Death Knight. It would take me just, what, 15 levels to get to level 70, and then the Demon Hunter, and then it's done. Yeah, I would consider that, certainly. The symptom matches your keyboard and headset. Yeah, the keyboard, basically. Let's go through Uncanny Combatant Spellblade. Make one of those. I wonder if we've got one in our list already. Let's go to our group. Blacksmithing, Uncanny Selling. Yes, we do have one in our list. There we go. Your Orb Weaver's from 2012 and it's still kicking. Only thing it has problems with is the glue keeping the rubber pad from your wrist attached. Oh, right, okay. Scroll wheel and tracking died last year, okay. 3 years of everyday use is pretty good. I mean, it's hardware, really. Considering how much we use you're on a Logitech mouse at the moment. Yeah, because I've looked at Hazel's videos and she's talked about having the Orb Weaver on her left hand and the Logitech, I think it's the G600 or 400 on her right hand, and then having all these sort of thumb buttons available that way. I could see how that could work. So it spins pretty. Give a flick and walk away while it posts auctions. That's a good idea, actually. I've seen mice that do that. Shotgun scan. No, we want a post scan. So Spellblade, Stirrups, and Cutlass. all for reasonable prices.
If you find anything exotic,
Then
bring it to me.
we're done here, and then we can log out and move on to our next character. You got a left-handed dagger. Oh, excellent. Going strong for 8 years. Wow. My speakers have been going strong for, considering they've not really got moving parts, I'd say nigh on 15 years, I would say, looking at the PC beige that my speakers are. The MX Meta keyboard and mouse, great for editing and design, not so much for WoW. Oh, right. They don't make them anymore. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, bag of anchors. Tigress, 4 months of your prime. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you indeed. Really do appreciate that. There's a whole lot of emotes for you. Thank you very much indeed. Jack's got all the squashed ones. I've got all the full-size ones. There we go. Thank you, Tigress. So kind of you. Maybe just a letters keyboard and a spare number pad, an idea. That could be interesting. Don't miss the beige colour scheme of the past. Yeah. 10 keyless right now, but there's room for small improvements. Well, thank you, Tigress. That's so kind of you to say so. Then a Razor Tartarus is a good option. So how does the Tartarus differ from the Orb Weaver? Is it the Tartarus that has the... Is the thumb control different? Or is it the Tartarus that has the soft, hard press? Like, you've got two different... You've got a light press and a hard press for each of your buttons. Or is that there's a Tartarus Pro, I think, perhaps. I may be mixing those up. I remember looking at them a while ago, certainly. Let's post this slot on. How's our anchor weed looking? 55 gold. The new one, love that. Optical, 2 options per button. Yeah, that's what I heard, Lumecho. Right mouse dash. Right, oh, I thought that was right mouse. Right mustache. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, Lord Alrex, for being here. Lovely to have you here.
If you find anything exotic,
I need to move my monkey speed off the edge. There we go. So Anchorweed and Fusaka was sold. Check my auctions. They're all on. So vendor buy will be groups. Vendor sale by groups. Fusaka. And then we'll post that on there. And then that's on for 4 gold. Fantastic.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
To be fair, you find the cost keys 1 to 6 and shift and control modifiers are more than enough. That should be enough, certainly. Off to work here. Okay, Hudrat, lovely to have you here. Have a lovely day at work. Hope it all goes well. Orb Weaver isn't being produced anymore. They merged the old Tartarus and Orb Weaver into a new one, and the 4-button row from the Orb Weaver, but the Tartarus body shape. Looking at buying one, which I decided to throw it on your Xmas wish list to your family. That's something to give you. I automatically did the spell check for you, Will. Use the Orb Weaver and a Corsair Scimitar MMO mouse for a year or so now. Can't imagine playing without them, to be honest, and take some time getting used to. But I think that will be the main thing. It will be a trial by fire for me to actually get used to them. But it's definitely on my list of things I've been thinking about for a while. A G903 Lightspeed. That sounds fancy, sensible. No, I love a good typo. Absolutely. Oh, I need to do these characters as well. They haven't been done in a while. Let's just post on our bits and pieces. Yeah, I think a decent MMO mouse with all the buttons on the side would be very handy. Although I am a claw grip when it comes to my mouse, so I'm not sure. It's a light claw grip at that. So I'm not sure how well I'll be able to use the thumb buttons unless I change to a palm grip, But that's probably because of the size of the mouse. It's like a really small mouse. Okay, what have we got? Juicy Crunch Carrot, Motes of Harmony, and Warg Haunch. Let's move this back over there. There goes. Use a claw grip as well. Just in case. Okay. And it's okay with an MMO mouse, is it? For pressing the buttons with your thumb. It's one of their newer series. Only has 4 extra buttons, but I never really used more. That could be handy for me. Not getting too confused, certainly. You got big hands. You're a palm grip guy. Your pad touches the back of the mouse, but don't use your palm to move the mouse. Yes, I'm literally. I don't know if you can see here. I am literally. It's a tiny mouse. I am literally holding it with my thumb and my little finger when I'm moving my mouse around. It's so light. So a palm grip on this mouse it's too small a mouse for me to be able to do it effectively. Certainly.
If you find anything exotic, bring it.
Yeah, the thumb doesn't move much. It's more of a tilt from the side to side kind of thing. Oh right, yeah, that would work. Trying to think of my thumb position now at the moment is, yeah, because there are some where you've got if you press your thumb down onto a button, that could be right use. The symptom feels huge at first, but get used to it quickly. I'll have to try. My son's got quite an interesting mouse. I'll have to give that one a go. Right, where am I on this character? Oh, we were looking at Legion Invasions at one point here. Don't have one on at the moment, but we could. We need to go to the mailbox anyway, so let's head over that way. Let's go over to our favourite place and get the expires. Use your small one, and it really hurt upside down. I've got no problems with Netherwings. I've used this for ages. I've never had an issue with it. Hitting back row most of on the thumb, but you can use those open all bags and auto run, so don't use them in combat. That's easy enough. It's 10 hours. Thank you, Silent Mouse.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
It's probably the best and most useful and healthier thing you've had in all your computers. Ergonomic mouse grip. Ah, okay. Let's have a look at that, LimHJ. Oh, right. For the for on the other side. See, I like that idea, but I like to be able to move my arm around a decent amount as well. So that would restrict my movement slightly, I would say. But yeah, I can see how that would be a carpal tunnel saviour, certainly. There's one called the Red Dragon Mouse. I like the sound of that one, Myth. Best part about the one you have is that it's very lightweight, light, and also wireless. So charge it once every 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, that's pretty decent. We've got some options, Silent Mouse. I'm thinking maybe we could go and have a look at Shadowlands. Seems to be popular at the moment, so I'm happy to go over and have a look at that. I haven't done a Mythic in a while. I would be interested in doing that for a little bit. And then what other options we've got? We could do some levelling here on Bridget, even though we're not at Legion Invasion time. We could probably do a little bit of stuff around, I guess. I don't have a key though, definitely. When you come home late from work and see there's a new Samadan YouTube video up, then after you finish it you see Samadan is streaming. Can he boast up? Could it get better than that? Definitely. Anything up to a 10 I think would be useful, Genie. If we have time for one. I think we should have time for one. If people are interested in doing one, I'm willing to give it a go. The res you linked, you just got the MMO version. I had a good grip. Oh, okay, I'll look out for that one, Darkwing. I don't know about the other brands, but Razer's software makes it super easy to bind your keys. Either use drop-down menu or just click which button on your keyboard you want a specific mouse button to be. It's all shown with a picture on the mouse and the top button. and you click which one you want to change. I think that's a good idea. What I would also want to do is use something like Bartender to cluster my icons in WoW to the left and the right hand side, and that should work quite nicely. You got a workshop plus 12 on your Demon Hunter. Interesting. You got different macros per game even. That's quite good. I very rarely play any other games, but I could see how that would be useful. Definitely. Shall we jump over onto Samadan just so we can get ourselves set up? If anyone raise your hand in stream if you are interested in doing a Mythic Plus, and I can swap out to Samadan, or say Beta in chat if you'd rather me do Shadowlands Beta. Kia. You could help with a key. We've got a few keys. You can help with some Mythic Pluses. We've got a few Mythic Pluses in. We have a few Betas in. It's not scientific by any stretch. Happy either way. We're getting a bigger sway towards Beta from looking at this. Got a Siege of Baranas plus 4. Beta key. That's just confusing me now, Jack. Retail key. You can tank Genie's Tol Dagor key if you're up for it. Well, as we've got some, let's see how... Why is this dragon upside down? That's fantastic. I love it. I have no idea how you do that, but that looks brilliant. Hold on. I can't quite see here. There we go. This way round. I love that. Cool Top Gun move there. There we go. Page up, page down lets you do loops while flying. Oh really? That's interesting. I can do it as well, can I? Can I do it on my Brutosaur? That would be good. Okay. So let's have it. I know we had quite a few betas up there, but I think we've also got enough people in for a Mythic Plus. So what we'll do is, if we can do a Mythic Plus quickly, we will do, if I swim, that would be good, actually. We'll do a Mythic, and then if we've got time at the end, which hopefully we will, then we'll do a little bit of Shadowlands Beta. How does that sound? So I will start a group up, and then we need a key. Jeannie, you said you had a key, didn't you? You're not doing the cannon, but you got a Tol Dagor. Where was your Tol Dagor? It was further up, wasn't it? Tol Dagor plus 7 on your hunter, that was it, you said. We could do that one. Happy to do that. We will do a pre-made group, custom. I'll start a group. Samadan plays WoW. We'll start that there and list that up. So let me know where you're at. Straight in there. Look at that. That is that's you, Silent Mouse, isn't it? Genki. Which is your character, Jeannie? Let me know, and I'll make sure you're in first, and then we'll go on from there. Make sure Samadan's here, over there. You're Smart Chat. Okay, fantastic. And then we need one more DPS, and then we'll be ready to go. Kojak is Kojak. Fantastic. So anyone who would like to join, doesn't matter too much DPS wise, whatever you're here for. We're doing a plus 7, so it should be relatively okay Touch wood, hopefully.
_sinister just subscribed. Samada 1 thumbs, Samada 1 long, Samada 1 thumbs, Samada 1 long, Samada 1 thumbs, Samada 1 long.
Thank you, I am Sinister. That is a great use of the emotes. Thank you so much. So kind of you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Unit. If we don't have anyone in by then definitely. Thank you so much, I am Sinister, for your support. I really do appreciate that. So kind of you. Here's a whole load of emotes for you. Mythic 30 or Riot. Okay, we have one here. I'm not sure if this is yours, Maester Una, but do a loot whilst I wait. You guys are Alliance, otherwise you'd help. It's so kind of you, Sansafor. I'll put Ivonel in as you're here. It's not you, okay. Oh, that's you, Netherwings. Okay, fantastic. So we have a group. Hopefully, once you're in Netherwings. Fantastic. And then I'll delist the group. Thank you all for coming to join me on this adventure. Let's go find ourselves... Where do I need to go? I need to go to Snug Harbour Inn. Adam Midders, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Happy day to you as well. We're just about to go and do a Mythic +7 Tol Dagor. And then if there's time afterwards, we're going to go and have a look at Shadowlands Beta and see what we can do with professions. I could do with getting some gold in Shadowlands. So I might have to make a few characters and then sell all their stuff and send it on over to Samadan, so we can then go to the auction house and buy some cloth. Tol Dagor is off in this direction, so let's go have a look. War mode is a war zone here, is it really? We are heading off over there, aren't we? Yes, there it is. So I'll go here and dungeon difficulty Mythic. There we go. There we go. You targeted 3 million gold for July for the Brutal. Guess where I am? 4 million. 5 million. I would say 4.5 million. Where are you at? 1 million. $6.2. 3,045,000. That's pretty bang on. That's amazing. Congratulations. You're well on your way to getting your Brutusol. Let's move this. I'll move this down here a little bit. See if I can remember everything. Right, okay. Lots of people here. Okay. We can start summoning people. It's more than 3 million, exactly. 8k can't help, you're a spender. And as soon as you get the gold, you buy a token. It's got more 120, so August target is 4.5 million. That's very close. I'm sure you'll be able to get there after that. You don't need to summon, you're inside. Okay, fantastic. There are a lot of horde in here, aren't there? Let's jump inside. And then we can be safe. I have to remember what all my keys are. I am the right specialisation, aren't I? Let's have a look. Yes, I am holy here. There we go. It's Jimmy Jamal. Thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. This used to be the Brutusor man. It did indeed. Back in the day, certainly. And we can avoid a lot of this. I don't have water walking though, so I'm going to go. There we go. I'll have the cheap one as well. There we are. I like this one. This one's at least gives me nice easy repair. And Jost1992, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Now, I'll forewarn everyone, obviously, if I miss anything in chat whilst I'm concentrating, I do apologise. Hold on, where's my... I'll go onto my Brutosaur. That way I can at least run past things in the water and not drown. There we go. I love my guides, got such a soothing voice. Oh, thank you, Jimmy, that's so kind of you to say so. Really do appreciate it. Ready check. /P. Already. There we go. All old raids, little auctions pay, and royal cost emissaries. No tokens involved for you. That's a decent rotation going through there, certainly. So happy you don't have to stress about the Bruto anymore. Hit gold cap a few days before the auction house throttle, then bought the Bruto right away. Wow, that's a really good position to be in. And then I'm sure you'll get gold cap very quickly after that. Again, definitely. Artesus, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Right, where's the... Party chat focus. I've done my ready check, haven't I? So certainly. Everyone's here. Can't do dememple. Have I got my? I have got all my add-ons on, haven't I? Let me just have a look. Yes, I have got DBM on. There we go. Okay. Well, thank you, Artisa. Thank you so much. Right, I can't see with my Brutosaur. Let's go something smaller. There we go. We'll move around this side. I haven't got water walking, so I'll have to just swim a little bit.
It should still provide a way into the prison.
There we go. Go around this way. It's been a long time since I've done this one. We'll see how we get on. Okay, so prayer of mending. Move out of the way of that so people don't die. I'll try and remember what I'm doing now. It's been so long. Flash heal there. Flash heal. Prayer of mending. There we go. I remember what to do now. I think. Keep renew on people. Oh, I didn't pay attention. I walked into that.
Beware.
Prayer of mending should make that easier. Oh, I just walked into it again. Okay, bad start. There we go. Okay, that's better. Prayer of mending. Move out of the way there. And we've got 33 seconds on that.
Beware.
Keep that going. Move out of the way of that. There we go.
Beware.
Prayer of healing. There we go. That was better. There we go. Now, the last time I was here, I was modelling everything.
Good job defeating it.
Okay, let's just move out a little bit. There we go. Whoops.
Try to stay downwind from me.
Then I'll move down this side.
Explain to me
Whoops,
why
that hurts.
you haven't flooded the lower levels and drowned these squabbling rats.
That hurts a lot, actually.
My apologies.
There we go.
I am confident my men
Now we're a little bit better.
You'd better be right, or your
Okay.
replacement's first duty will be to watch you drown with the rest of this scum.
We're doing alright so far. I'm trying to remember how to play, which is always useful. It's been a long time since I've done a Mythic. Move out of the way there. Then we'll head up inside, around here. Poor pet's taking a lot of damage. See if I can heal it. There we go. And there. Heals on you, heals on you. Arrow bending. Flash heal. I can just top that up with that. And everyone's fine. Shouldn't really run through that because that hurts. Oops, let's move out a little bit there. Dispel, mass dispel. Move that away a bit. There we go, that's better. Now we're in a... Whoops. Just walk through that again. That stuff hurts. Must remember that. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Something hit me rather quickly there. So I'll try and keep people alive as much as possible. There we go. I did as much as I could and I got caught there, so hopefully with any luck... Oh, we're close. We have a paladin, so that's good. We'll wait here just to see what happens. I died. Hey Persephone, how are you? Lovely to have you here. Oh, we lost our paladin. Might have to release spirit on this one. No problem. How are you, Persephone? Lovely to have you here. What have you got? What's that? A rogue and a hunter. Okay, I'll release spirit. There we go. Jump inside. Oh, don't forget chef's hat. Moving at 144% speed. Ooh, there's one that side. Move this side. And then round up the stairs. Oh, are we okay? You've got a friend. Ouch. Crocodile's biting me. Ouch, crocodile's biting me a lot. Help. Help. Move away. Heal people. Heal myself. Flash heal. Now I've died again. Oh dear. This is terrible. Just woke up making a cup of tea right now. Beyond tomorrow to do the same to you. Whoops. Okay, let me just release spirit here. Okay. Is everyone coming back in? Maybe I can get a res, maybe where everyone is. Which way around are we all? Looks like everyone's spread out a little bit here. So I'll release spirit here and run in. Try and avoid... Oh, I got stuck on the mushrooms there. There we go. I'm on the Vino. Oh no. Hopefully you'll be okay. Right, I'll go around this side, because that side aggroed the thing that did the thing. You res. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's fine. I'm on my way in. I need to watch out for these. Those are painful. Now we're in the brig. Okay. Where's my chef's hat? There we go. We need a chef's hat if we're going to do this properly. Bending, renew, flash heals. Get that a little bit better. Have I got the wrong essence on here? No, I think I've got the right one on. can't remember when I last changed it. Move out of the way of that. That stuff hurts. On the ground. Really have to watch out for that.
Come on, boys! Rip open those doors!
Dispel that. Move around here.
On the overseer's hostages.
We're on the side, so I have to go around here.
Some money.
To go on this side, that'll be easier. And I can do that. Then I can need to move here. That's going to hurt very quickly. Because we're all stuck in a... what is it that's causing that? Non-boss enemies leave behind a lingering pool of eco that heals their allies and damages the players. This one's Sanguine. I've never had this before. This is really tough. In a tight quarters situation and trying to stay out of everyone. And Challenger's Burden. Dying takes 5 seconds from the time remaining. Thank you for the res. Much appreciated. I need to keep myself alive here. Move out of here. There we go, right. Let's keep people alive, including myself. Now we're in a decent position. There we go. Right, okay, we've got this. Move over here. Hilu, thank you so much for the follow. I'll dispel that. These are my main spells really, so I'll move out this side. Okay, this seems better. Move out that way a little bit if I can. Watch out for the mobs that are squished. There's going to be some puddles here in a minute. Yeah, I have to move out of the way of those. Right, okay, where's the direction we need to be in here? There's a big mess over here, certainly. Well, let's keep people alive. Couldn't quite get everyone sorted out there. Oh, that's resurrection. That's probably a little bit harsh. And that. Keep everyone touched up. And there we go. And then we can move out this way. All those things on the floor. Yeah, you take a lot of damage from those. Okay, so I need to watch out. There's a thing that I need to be able to line of sight for this at some point, I think. So I've got 4 seconds on that. In line of sight, which makes things harder. I need to get through there. No, can't get through there. Oh, I'm stuck. That hurts. And running through that is really hard, and then being able to line of sight out of it makes it even harder. Can't quite get to you either to heal you. I'm going to have to run through it, take the hit. I'm holy locked, that makes it harder. Heal that. Air of Mending, so that's got another 3 seconds on you. Now I'm holy locked. focus on this, dispel my sun, so it's a little bit easier. That's going through, flash heals. Did that, gonna stay here where I am. There we go, right. Flash heals as much as I can. Where's my weak aura's gone? Is that from not being in combat? Yeah. Right, Maz Resurrection, here we go. Okay. Thank you, Silent Mouse. Right now I've just got an authenticator request. Oh dear, Persephone. Okay, that's fixed, that's fixed. Then we're in a better position now. Okay, there we go. Phew. Okay, a little bit closer. These are tough.
Beware.
It's the sanguine pools of blood on the floor is what makes this really hard. Dispel now. Nice dispel. We're not doing that quickly enough. Just gonna have to go for the heals here. Now I'm holy locked. There's a lot going on, but hopefully I'll keep you alive as best as I can. Being holy locked for this long really doesn't help. There's a lot to clear. Oh, alt click. There's my alt click. Spell that. There we go. I'm just on the edge of that. That's dangerous. Okay, now out. And what have we still got left? We've still got a couple here. Okay. We'll do what we can here. Can't fight them in Sanguine. It's hard. It's very hard. This Sanguine is very, very tough. Yeah, because of the mobs, you can't move because of the Sanguine. I'll do what I can to keep you alive, but I am going to die as well. There we go. That's me done. I'll try and keep you alive. We're not in line of sight. Phew, yeah. Yeah, that's difficult. Okay. Yeah, you get interrupted in Holy Locks. I saw that, Drizzling Rose. The problem we have is it's such tight quarters, especially with this Sanguine on the floor, it makes things really difficult. I'll wait here actually, as it looks like you're on your way back. I might be able to get a res. Not really the best dungeon with the fixes this week. No, it's smooth run so far. It's a good learning experience. That's the thing. I've never had this Sanguine before, so I'm learning that one. That's causing the Holy Lock, so don't cast at all when the Earthquake reaches full circle. Okay, I'll try that. So I don't actually have... Yeah, it's a hard dungeon because of the Sanguine, certainly. Where is everyone? Am I too far out? Oh, everyone's coming up here. Fun to try something this difficult. It is good. It's a good learning experience. Thank you, Silent Mouse, for the yeah. Whoops. There we go. Right. We're in a good position. I need to. I need some water or something to drink here because I'm at 35% mana. So there we go. That's that. Where's my... I don't have any water on me at the moment, which is never good. But well, mana's going up nice and quickly at the moment anyway, so that's so far. So far so good. As we're working on everything at the moment, we should be fine. There we go. I might be able to cook some food up actually, that's probably not a bad idea. You do that in dungeons all the time. Right, okay, I'm probably close enough to be ready now. Right, okay, we've got that going. That's going. So this problem, this is the problem here. Because now you can't get to people when they're dead over next to you. So everyone's there, everyone's there. Right, don't cast spells, there we go. Right. Jump around the corner. Okay, now people are in a better position. It will despawn after some time. Yeah, we've noticed them disappearing at the moment. Once they've gone, you hide after. And now is this the one we have to do the hiding here? So we need to make sure we've got space around when he does the dagger thing. That's it. Took the garbage out this morning, but didn't put the bag back in the can. If you thank him for doing it without being asked, we yell at him for not putting the bag in. Just had to bend over and pull a wet tea bag out of the can. Ouch. Sorry, I shouldn't have been reading chat. There we go. Whoops, that was the wrong button. But we'll press them all anyway. We need to break line of sight.
Just for you. Come on, boys. Show them why this is
Stunned? Why did I get stunned? Ooh, well that was harsh. Oof, yeah. That was very harsh. Ouch. The stun was RP, was it? Okay, thank you. That was a big ouch. You need to face away. Oh, right, okay. Thank you. Quaking during phase change. Just bad RNG. Aha, right, okay, thank you. Save up the mistake for later. Can we can't release yet, no. We're still in the middle of the fight. It's not RNG, we all came here. So we're all in one spot with the quaking, right, okay. Okay, his face change, you can't stop it from stunning, right, okay. It's usually the go-to spot, yeah. We just pushed it too hard, okay.
You should have stayed in your cell.
We did well. It's all good learning. This is the best thing about this all, because I haven't done this with this affix, so it's good to know how this all works. I'm almost getting myself familiar with the dungeon as well, which is really nice. I must come back and do this as you bought a Moon Joker for 41 gold. What's a Moon Joker do? Right, how are we doing? We're over here. So do we go around? There we go. Up. Tension block. There we go, okay. Is Mouse in the party? Mouse is tanking. Right, so what are our markers here? Tea is ready, probably weird. I took a peach tea and added milk to it like peaches green drink, dipping cookies into it. That sounds fantastic. Wasn't paying attention again. There we go. Pop Blast on phase 2. If I survive, you got your pet out. Right, so I should stay.
Fresh meat.
Go over here.
Come on, boys. Show them what
There we go.
this
Okay,
is
so
all
that stun happens. Okay, he goes round there. Then I follow here. He runs round there.
on your feet, little brother. There's killing to be done.
Okay, now Bobby Howes is in on the action. And whilst Jess is working his way through. There's Jess done.
I'll never go back to that cell. Never!
Okay, focus on that. And then he goes off. Where's he off to? Kind of mending. Okay, we seem to be in a good position now. That was really nicely done, everyone. Well done.
Well done. Looks like you have things under control.
Looks like we have everything under control. Perfect.
You make your way to the overseer.
Oops, maybe out this way. Oh, everyone needs. Stop attacking. Climb master spells. That's alright, we're done. There we go. Okay, that's a little. Jump, jump. And then I need to get past this one. There we are. And that one. There we are. Okay, those are the hard things. Yeah, we have peaches and cream. Peaches and cream is lovely. There we go, okay. Ouch. Double hit that one. Tried to run through the middle, didn't work. Not in line of sight. Oops, we go out that way. Oh, out the way of that. Looks like a bomb of sorts. Close them for Southern style. Didn't read the rest of that. Unfortunately, I had to keep looking on this. I hope it's good. Apologies, Persephone, if I'm not following your chat. Obviously, I'm trying to focus a little bit on here. Yeah, these are tough quarters. That going, heal going, pair of mending, and then people can be topped up. Oh, need to stop healing. We're moving back. Okay, oops, let's move out of the way of that. And then move out here. Okay. Let's try and jump this as best I can. Prayer of mending and then flash heals and we should be okay. Okay, there we go, that's a bit better. Now we got to get past these little patches. These patches are tough. Yeah, that one got me. Oh, hold on.
Check your fire. I'm looking at you, Flamecaster. If any of these Azurite munitions explode, we'll all be dust.
Let's jump up over here, down here, and then prayer of mending, quick. Get everyone whilst I can. And I can do this a little bit better. There we go. Okay. I'm doing okay now. I think I've got these on top of. Move out of the way of those. Prayer of mending on there. Have I tried running Apotheosis instead of Salvation? I haven't really messed around with my settings too much. Okay, we've got a couple here we need to watch out for. Can't quite jump those, so I'll have to go jump, jump, ouch. Now this one, this is the whole move around stuff, okay. Don't need to do barrels, they fixed it. Okay, what's different with the barrels? We're still in combat somewhere. With an Ashvane Marine. Okay, her fire spells make barrels go boom. Yeah, so we've got to watch out for that.
Thank you, hero. I hope you and Corcus pay dearly for his cruelty.
Okay.
It's time to turn up.
I can't remember what to do in this. Probably a bad time to say that. We'll see what happens. Now, do we pick up the barrels and move them? I can't remember. Or do we leave them there?
Reduce you to cinders.
Ooh, watch out with all of that. That's a definite.
More fuel for the flames! No!
More bombs incoming!
Okay, that's better. Let's just focus on this for a minute.
Reduce you to cinder!
And watch out which direction I'm in at the moment. These barrels look like they're going to be in a difficult position. Let's try and stay in the corner.
Brightest stars!
Oh, we did it. That was good. Okay, that was better. Group them out so entire room isn't bad. Yeah, okay. That was a good position. We did well. Don't think we'll do this on time, but we did well. We did well learning what Sanguine does and how much it hurts. Yeah, DPS is good enough to not worry about the mechanic. Oh, there we go. A shame, but it was a good learning experience if nothing else. Don't really matter too much not doing it on time.
Beware. Beware.
There we go. Okay, got that bit. What I use for the debuffs, that is called decursive. I use for that. I find it really useful. For once I can't blame the healer, even if it's a joke. Decursive. I don't have the actual. That's the link to it there.
Beware.
That's great. That cannon's brilliant. %. Oh, right, okay. We need more ads afterwards.
To return for your exit.
Oh, yes. Let's try and do this. I remember the first time I did this was really hard.
Rounds on living.
So I'll try and give away from others.
Beware.
Caught in the crossfire.
Ooh, that hurts a lot. Really lot. I'll keep you alive if I can. There we go. And that's right over my weak auras, so I can't see what everything is there.
Beware.
Oops, get out of that. Where's he gone? Is he gone already? Alright, okay.
We'll have an opening for a new overseer after all.
Do we,
Now that we have the prison under
we don't
our
loot
control
this yet, do we?
in our possession, we can
4%.
securing the Azerite and releasing the hostages.
I don't see the fish, no.
You do good work for an escaped fugitive.
Hold on, let me just mount on up. Then we can get some more. Oh, there's the fish. Now I see the fish. The Nazoth one. There we go. That's better. There we go. Okay, so we need some ads before we can finish this off. Ouch, that hurt everyone. There we go. Okay, 4 more percentage exactly. The fish is the Nazoth thing, isn't it? When you haven't done it on time, you get a buff or something like that. I remember it being a fish though. This one, N'Zoth's Favour. Damage and healing increased by 20%. Right, here we go, here's one. This should be enough, hopefully. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Try and keep you alive as best as possible. No problem. We're at 99%, so it's so close. So close indeed. Yeah, if you don't time lower than the 10, so this is obviously early stuff for us. We believe in you, you can do it. There we go. Time expired. Level 7, 40 new weekly best. Thank you so much for the res. There we are. There we go. There we go. A freehold 6. That's brilliant. Let's have a look what we got. There's the old fish. Looks great. The model looks wonderful. Yeah, this is the other end of Mythic Plus, where we do the best we can. We don't always succeed, but it's a lot of fun, and we learn along the way. What do we get? We got a Mythic Keystone, a Underrot level 8. That's one of my favourites. You could always do that another time. No problem, Silent Mouse. Oh, it's good fun. The fish doesn't show up after a 10. Right, well that would explain it as well. Thank you all for that dungeon. That was really good fun. That was excellent. So we've got 20 minutes. Shall we have a quick look over at Beta, Shadowlands Beta, just at the end? Not with Sanguine. Yeah, I don't think Sanguine would be a good idea, Mushy, would it? Let's give everyone a buff whilst we're here. Thank you all for the group time for an escort bit of Beta. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed it in the stream as well. Let's go through and I will Hearthstone out, I think. That should be easiest. And then we'll go over and I'll exit out and then we'll go over to Shadowlands Beta. I'll just swap over to the BRB screen briefly and then we'll carry on through there. Okay, I'll quickly jump out here and I'll be right back. I'll just swap over to Beta and then jump back in. There we go. Okay, that's good. Trying to decide on an alt level ready for Shadowlands. If you had to pick a pure DPS class main, which would I go for? That's a good choice. Ranged or melee is a good question. Right, so I want some gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this works. I've got Emodan, which I don't particularly use. So if I can send your Nightborn. That's Alliance still. That's fine. I was wondering if that was Horde. I should be alright. Ranged if I melee too much of a cluster and see what's going on. So maybe a Hunter I like in terms of doing DPS and being ranged. Lots of mobility. Mages are also quite good. Always useful and wanted. Warlocks are nice, actually. I haven't really played one much. I mean, we've got one here. This is the Shadowlands Warlock. So, what I'd like to do is, I currently have on this character 1,000 gold. So I wonder if I could just generate some gold by... Where's the nearest vendor? Probably up this way. So if we go up this way and then head on over to... Can we actually vendor off of these? Can you buy things? Character. These have got a sell price of a few bits of gold on these. So if I take all of this stuff off, so just drag it off, it looks like. Thought I could right click it. So we want a little bit of gold out of this. And then hopefully we can send this over to Samadan and use this to buy things on the auction house. Is the thinking behind this. So I'm going to go through, make a little bit of gold here. Can I sell any of this? That's 125 gold for that. 2 gold 50 for those. Okay, so that's 1,800 gold. Let's find ourselves over... Emotan, so edgy, I know. Let's head over this way. The mailbox is on the other side. So we'll go this way around. You have only a paladin tank and you hate it on Sanguine. Like a Death Knight and Druid. Yeah, the Sanguine is really tough. It's really tough. Okay, I don't think any of that's going to be useful. So let's send to Samadan. And it's going to be 1858 gold. Can we send that? Send. Okay, that works. So if we then log out, and I'm going to delete this character. That one's can go. Now I enter the world on here. Does Hunter Explosive Track Knockback still exist? Oh, sell your bags too. VT, I missed that one. That's a good idea. I wonder how much I would have got for that one. Now your bags are so full you won't be able to pick up any more loot. Free up some bag space, visit the vendor. My bags aren't full, are they? No, they're not full at all. No one's here. So we're going to go collect up the mail. Open that up. That's good. So we've now got 2,200 gold. Now we need to go to the auction house and see whether there's some nice cloth on the auction house that we can possibly buy. So we'll go to the trade goods cloth. Search. What have we got? So this is what we want. Shrouded cloth. That's at 50 gold each. How much I can buy? That's 1,400 for the 28. So that will get me going for a little while, but you can see I'll need a lot more gold to carry on with this. How's the ore looking? Cooking metal and stone. Let's go back one. Let's have a look in here. Excuse me. These are quite expensive at 200 gold, 250 gold, and 500 gold. So I'll be better off collecting those myself. But the main thing I wanted the cloth for really was for tailoring, is to have a look at this a little bit more detail. So shrouded cloth, I can pick that up from the mailbox now. Go and collect that lot up. Tank went better on 5 keys with Derp. It was more open dungeons, yeah. Sad it's on Alliance side, good practice if it was Horde. Have a horde tank to help you out with gearing if needed. Oh, that's very kind of you, Jeannie. Looking forward to doing some leveling dungeons with stream at some point. Lightbringer on your new fancy dark kind of. Oh yes, Samurai. I saw the message. That was great. I'm looking forward to that too. That should be good. Right. So we've got the cloth here. We'll take that. Then we'll go to our tailoring here. No one in Stormwind Auction House at all. I know. Do I do flips? Very rarely. Very rarely. So we need to probably go visit the trainer at some point. We're at 15 here. We can only we need some more thread. That's the next thing. So I guess if we jump on through the portal, I could probably do with a little bit more gold at some point, but I'll probably do that off stream as we don't have a lot of time here tonight. We'll do this. Just have a look at the professions here as they are. I haven't got my feather macro, I missed that. You're a Horde Broodmaster Monk. Would love to do some keys and some practicing. Very nice. Ouroboros. Right, let's have a look at Ouroboros over here. Let's go through here. Twisted Nether. Is it twisted or twisting? Okay, so back inside. Let's go visit the trainer and the trade tailoring trade person that will have the cloth. You'll be around here somewhere. Twisting. Okay. Tailoring trainer. Where's tailoring supplies? Maybe it's trade supplies. And what do I got? Some junk I can sell. Let's get rid of that. 850 gold. And what do we need? What was the thread called? It was called Penumbra thread. Penumbra thread. So maybe let's get another 20 of that. That cost me 20 gold, 25 of that in total. And so I can make 7 sandals. Now, do I still have that bracer? A chance to get an additional skill point when crafting Shadowland recipes. So that's going to be useful. Let's have a look. Let's move my chat window so we can see that at the same time. I'll put that down there, and then we'll move that to the side. Actually, no, let's move it over to this side so we can see it. And then we can see the tailoring there. So we're going to make 7 of these sandals. We could use optional reagents here. What have we got? Increase swim speed, reduce falling damage, or slightly increase movement speed, and then increase item level is the crafter's mark. So if we got ourselves some shadowy rabbit's foot, so a shadowy rabbit's foot, cost me 5 copper for that, and a crafter's mark. Have we got any on here? No, we don't. So what's a crafter's mark give us? Let's have a look. Increase the item level, crafter's mark 1, none available. Crafter's mark, set the item level to 129. I wonder if is that an inscription one, I wonder. Trade supplies, let me just have a look. There's another trader over here somewhere. There's the ink trader, there's trader's supplies here. That's not the one I want. Inscription supplies. That's got the same things. Alchemist pouch, loosened belt, reinforced girdle, and all the other bits and pieces there. So I'll have to check my inscription for that. We'll leave without for the moment. Let's just do it with the rabbit's foot. So we'll add one of those in. There we go, so we're at shadowy rabbit's foot. Adding optional reagents directly affects these sandals. So equip slightly increase run speed on one of these. So let's make one. And what kind of skill level we get here at the moment. So we got up to 16. What else did I miss here? Planning on to make a shaman. Any suggestions for a horde race? Volpera for the backpack space, I would say, would be a good one. I joked about DD to make Kate annoyed. Gold farmers are hard to heal. That's true. Sergeant Yasu, how are you? Hope I'm having a great night so far. I am, very much so. Quite a while ago since you watched me last, but happy to be back. Well, it's lovely to have you here, and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a nice time off. Your suggestion is Jack's Myro board. That's a good point, actually. Now, is it BOE or Soulbound? Okay, shrouded cloth sandals with equip slightly increased run speed is bind on equip, which is fantastic. So we can sell these to other people. Now, how will TSM handle this, I wonder, with all these different optional reagents? That's going to be the interesting one. This is what I love about Shadowlands Professions. I think it's going to be really nice. I'm going to just go ahead and make all 6 of these and see what kind of skill ups I get. There's what? 1, that's 2, 3. I'm not, no extra ones yet. 4, 5, 6. So no extra ones as I went through there. Interesting. So we've got at least a load more cloth sandals. Now, as a enchanter, we're going to take those sandals and we're going to disenchant them. Where's my disenchant? There it is. So I'll keep that one for the run speed. Now, where's my... what did we get there? Soul dust times 3. Disenchant again. That gives me 1 soul dust. And another soul dust. And what profession will I start leveling first in Shadowlands? I imagine my main Samadan will be doing a fair amount, so I'd like to do them all, to be honest, but Samadan will probably do tailoring and enchanting first, I imagine. Zanzalari trolls are good for shaman. That's good because you get the extra, the gold looting would be a nice idea for that. So times 2 soul dust to times 3 soul dust. So anything between 1 and 3 soul dust on that. This, that's something different. I don't need that. That will give me some gloom dust. And this is the actual 7th Legionnaire's cuffs, which are better than what I've got at the moment. The crafting gear hasn't helped me yet on that front. So we at least have 26 soul dust now. So with that we can make speed of soul and restorative binding, braces to heal you after killing an enemy, and Shadowlands gathering. Now this is going to be useful. I can go and get myself one of those and send it over to my gatherer. So from here I've got the copper rod. I need to make the runed copper rod, which means I need a strange dust and lesser magic essence, which means I'm going to have to head on back to Stormwind. That's it, there we go. And will Mark of Honor still be used for profession ranks? It doesn't look like it is at the moment. Thank you, Mushy. I guess, yeah, last 4 more minutes. Let's go this way and get ourselves the rune copper rod, and then we can get ourselves a little bit more there. Unless there's anything someone would like me to actually look at specifically. Yes, there's no real sign of profession ranks at the moment, which is a good thing. So actually this is going to take me a while to go and collect these up, so I'll leave these for another time, I think. What we will do, let's swap characters let's go over to my inscription magic Dan. My inscription alchemist. Let's see what those that curly thing for increasing the item level, something like that. Oh, fantastic, Silent Mouse. Good tip indeed. So we'll have a look here. So inscription supplies. Looking at inscription, can we make? Got runes, codexes, contracts, cards, offhands, mass milling. What's alchemy got for us? Potions, spectral flowers, optional reagents is the alchemist pouch, and this one was optional reagents, rune of critical strike, rune of haste, mastery, and rune of versatility. So it's not any of those that give us the extra item level upgrade. I wonder what profession could give us that, because I was looking at these and I couldn't see one in here. Not in there and not in the other one either. Let's go over this way. That's the cooking vendor. It's not the one I wanted. Fishing trainer. Enchanting supplies. No, it's not there. Okay. He's flipping at the moment. Oh, that could be interesting. I'll have a look at that. So nothing on there yet, I don't think. I don't think we can do much with this yet, because we still need to get some more herbs. So the hard part here with Shadowlands is because there's not many people out farming all the equipment, all the raw materials, is either I have to go out and get it myself, or I'm going to have to buy it off the auction house. And obviously money isn't very easily obtainable unless I just send over 1800 gold at a time through my characters. Maybe I'll do that off stream and get myself some gold reserves so I can next time have a decent amount of raw materials that we can then see if we can push these professions up a little bit higher and try and collect up all of the other bits and pieces, because I think there's some interesting things here. I'd like to see what these the Dark Moon decks are going to be like, the Dark Moon card, the Dark Moon card of death even. That's going to be interesting. There's lots of interesting stuff here. But that has actually got me running out of time just discussing those. So I will finish up the stream here. It's been absolutely lovely having you all here. Thank you for the Mythic run as well. That was good fun. A good learning experience. Let me see. Let me just double check, make sure who else is on. Make sure we do Hicons. Persephone's on, Trax is on, Lazy Goldmaker's on. Lots of Goldmakers are on, so we've got a few choices. And Shower of Dave. I will do Hicons because doing flipping sounds interesting, certainly. So we'll send some love over Hicon's way. Let me just... Ooh, that was loud. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. Adverts coming through. We'll set that one up. Slash raid Hicons. So thank you all for an absolutely lovely stream. I really enjoyed it tonight. Lots of interesting things we did today and talked about. So next we will be on Thursday. No worries, Jack. So we'll be back on Thursday, so not long at all. And until then, happy gold making for myself and Cookie, who's no longer with us at the moment. We will see you then. So let's set the raid off. Until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon.